This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
Waiting on God. Genesis 24, verses 15 through 21. Before he had finished praying, Eliezer, remember, he's just prayed, God, send the woman out, and if she offers not only to give me drink, but also to take care of the camels, then I'll know that we're headed in the right direction. So before he had finished praying, Rebekah came out with her jar on her shoulder. She was the daughter of Bethuel, son of Milcah, who was the wife of Abraham's brother Nahor. Now, Eliezer doesn't know that yet. So the story is just telling you this is a person who qualifies, who meets the standard because she's part of the lineage, she's part of the family. But Eliezer doesn't know that yet. The girl was very beautiful, a virgin. No man had ever lain with her. She went down to the spring, filled her jar, and came up again. And the servant hurried to meet her, and he said, "Please give me a little water from your jar." And right away she says, "Drink, my lord," she said, and quickly lowered the jar to her hands and gave him a drink. And after she had given him a drink, she said, "I'll draw water for your camels too until they have finished drinking." I love that. Not just I'm going to draw water for your camels, but I'm going to draw enough water until everybody's satisfied. To even your camels. And there are 10 camels, and they have huge humps. They drink a lot of water. And so, I don't know how many trips she made down to the spring, but I can guarantee you it was more than one. She kept going down. How big can that jar have been? She kept going down, getting water, bringing it up, going down, getting water, bringing it up, going down, bringing water. And look what happens. I love this. So she quickly emptied her jar to the trough, ran back to the well to draw more water, and drew enough for all his camels, all 10 camels, and their dry, empty humps. Without saying a word, look at verse 21. Without saying a word, the man watched her closely to learn whether or not the Lord had made his journey successful. Eliezer is just sitting there watching this whole thing, and he's just taking this all in, and he's got to be thinking, wow, I love it when a plan comes together. And he's just amazed. I'm sure he's just watching this going, wow, this is interesting to watch what happens. This is amazing to see what God's doing here. Now listen, it's so easy to get ahead of God. It's so easy to get ahead of God, but in doing so, we lose the path. When you think that you are right where God wants you, and then you start just taking off on your own, trust me, you're going to lose the path. It's going to be real easy to end up getting lost because you're on your own. I remember on one trip with my dad one time on a mission trip. I was riding a horse, and we were going up the trail through the jungles. And as we were headed up, I just thought, well, I'll just go on ahead because Dad is so slow, And so I just went on up ahead, and I went up, and of course the paths, when you get up through these jungles, these paths aren't really all that well marked. And so, but it looks like a path here, and a path here, and a path here, and so I'm just following the path, and of course the horse, I figure the horse probably knows better than I do where we should go, and so I'm just kind of following. Pretty soon I was lost. And I realized I'd made a major mistake. I'd gotten ahead of my dad, and I had no clue where he was going. And the only thing I knew to do was to try to go back where I had come from, and all I did was end up getting loster. And the only thing I could do was just get off the horse, sit down, and cry. So here's this little fat boy sitting in the middle of a jungle, boo-hooing because he's lost. And pretty soon I hear, "Daddy, Daddy." Whew. Man, I tried my eyes. I just got up on the horse and said, "Over here, Dad, I'm over here. Just work your way over here." Like nothing was wrong, like I was totally in control. Hey, we do that with God. We do that with God all the time. We get ahead of God and we end up losing the path. Listen, if things aren't moving as fast as you think they should, wait. If you can't make heads or tails of what God...
Looking for a Bible study that's focused on the practical application of the Bible? Check out our website at theopenclass.com.